Hey traders, and welcome back to another Elliott Wave Dose live session here on YouTube, just the way you guys like it, live and ready. Okay, we had the NFP release today. We have some other fundamentals basically panned out. So yes, everything seems to be aligned with our patterns explained in the previous Elliott Wave Dose 1 week ago. Now, yes, the Elliott Wave Dose, just to answer some quick questions, it's happening every week, every Friday at 1 p.m. UTC, wherever you are in the world. Okay, so today's session is all about a recap and a trigger point on what the patterns are actually all about. Basically, the trigger point for what we actually discussed about. So, yes, just bear with me and we'll be started right away, of course, after this amazing intro. Alright, so welcome back. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Richard, and I've been called the Wave Walker and also the Elliott Wave Jedi. Why? Because I deserve it. Yes, I name my role. Now, the point is, today is basically about, today's session is actually all about trading, you know, and trigger points, because the patterns are here and we should be able to you know, take some action. That's the point. So yeah, now I see basically I have the live stream here in front of me, and also the YouTube comments and live chat and so on. Now, if you guys need to ask any questions, I would actually encourage you to do that, because this way we'll actually have some interaction. So there you go. Okay, we're 2 minutes in and we're about to kick off. I'm gonna go over today. I'm gonna go over metals, because they're quite important right now with everything that's happening. I'm gonna go over a recap on the NFP. I'm also going to cover some fundamentals, which, you know, some news that actually came out right about now, because this is a live session and obviously you guys really like, you know, the live interaction, right? I mean, we're doing this live, y'all, you know, so that's the point. Now, basically, we had the NFP release, the non-farm payrolls. For those of you who don't know what non-farm payrolls is, and frankly, if you don't know what non-farm payroll is, then you don't really belong here, because this is a quite advanced session. We're talking about Elliott wave analysis. We're talking about counting waves. We're talking about a very advanced way of analyzing the financial markets. So we had today the NFP release, and we also have something that I believe might just cover the aspect on what our patterns will be. In other sense, it will most likely overshadow the NFP release. Okay, so let's take a look at the NFP release right now. And right now, I mean, you guys can actually see the NFP, right? The average hourly earnings release were 0.1%. I mean, lower than 0.3, which was previous, and obviously way lower than the forecast. So this is bad. Now, the NFP and basically the employment change was also bad, way, I mean, worse, like super bad, right? But the unemployment rate decreased. So we have something going on here. Mixed data with a pinch of bearishness for the US dollar. That's how I would call these released data. Now again, guys, we're live right now. If you guys have any questions, you just shoot them in the live chat right there on the YouTube, section, right? Just shoot me your comments. I will be very glad to actually, you know, answer your questions, something like that. So as we go, but yeah, let's just kick things off. The main attraction today would be the VIX, because we've been talking about this for a long time here. Okay, I mean, for a long time, for the previous like 2 or 3 sessions, whatever. I mean, even 4 sessions. I've been ready for this guy, for these things, guys. Okay, because I've been, I've been saying that the VIX will actually spike right here, doing this, and it did. Now, the way we unfolded on the downside seems to me like it's ready to do another one, which is actually favorable, very favorable for what we actually want to see, what this setup is all about, and what I've been screaming for about like 2 or 3 weeks, let's say, right? I mean, for 1 month at least. But anyhow, the point is that the VIX is quite dangerous here because, as you can see, as I actually switch through on the lower time frames, this is a 15-minute chart. The previous one was the 2-hour chart. We're having basically a potential breakout with a gap right here, and the gaps actually form in, it's called these gaps actually form in the they're actually, forming in the free. Okay, they're called acceleration gaps, and this is a trigger point right here because it might just jump. This is a 15-minute chart, and yes, y'all, it might happen today or latest next week, like, Monday, Tuesday, something like that, because this is indeed a 15-minute chart and doesn't need much, just needs a push up. Okay, indices going down, boom, retracement 2, right? Boom, because we have a breakout. Why do we have a breakout? Well, I've been saying this previously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ending diagonal right here, right? It failed to do this, so we might as well just jump, right? Now, let me just say hello to some people here. Hi, Oleg. Hi, Sholmi. Sorry if I misspelled your name, bro. Yes, thank you very much for the nice comments. Yeah, I really dig your comments, and I responded to your comments as well, Sholmi. Yeah. Oleg, yep, bro, nice to have you here back once again. You're always present. I really like this. Thank you, thanks so much, man. Really, you don't even understand how much this means to me. And yeah, guys, look, this is basically, I'm on your side. That's the point. I mean, I'm running basically a, service provider website and something like that, but uh, in other terms, I'm actually a trader as well. Okay, so I am actually trading. I'm taking my time though because I'm not one of your like scalper or something like that. I'm more of a swing trading type of guy. I do take some intraday trades once in a while, but um, I am actually more into the big trend, the big piece of the puzzle, if you get what I mean. So that's what I like to trade when the patterns actually align, and that's where I like to pull the trigger, So yeah, now what should I actually start with today, guys? Would you like me to start with metals, forex majors, or indices, or crypto? I need an answer right now, and that's where we're gonna kick things off. So go ahead. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Oleg. I really, yeah, really appreciate that you love the analysis. Yep, you're welcome, Sholin. All right, so where should I start, guys? Would you like me to go on metals first? Because we have some people here. I just need to chip in, guys, okay? Crypto. Okay, we have Muhammad, and I know what Muhammad wants. He wants the BTC, right? DXI. Okay, DXI will be coming right up. Okay, and I'm gonna cover that with hi Rich. Hey bro. Um, we're gonna cover that those that DXI with the metals as well. Okay, cool. Now, BTC. Okay, I'm gonna kick things off with the Bitcoin today because Muhammad really, really, really likes it. All right. So, yeah. Well, BTC is in a double free, Muhammad, and basically this is the W, right? Sorry for that. Like this. So W. Now we're doing an ABC, but it could also be a triangle. Yes, Marwan effects. Okay, cool. dude, USDJPY is major important, and I'm gonna speak about that as well in the coming minutes. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the forex majors. So obviously, USDJPY um, will be covered. No problem whatsoever, guys. Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna cover everything you want to me to cover, except for crosses or something like that. I do have some setups on the crosses, Euro GBP, GBP Swiss, Pound, Yen, something like that. And all others. Even exotics. I mean, like Turkish lira. Ooh, yeah, and Mexican peso. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll see that. But the thing about Bitcoin, right? It can either do this and just jump and then fall, or the X is just a triangle. So Muhammad, bro, you need to take a look at this, because I don't really have so much interest right now in Bitcoin. Okay, I will actually have after the tanks. I will have that obviously, right? Because remember, guys, I'm the one who actually called the tops in 2018 on Bitcoin. I'm the one who actually called the bottoms after it actually tanked. I'm the one who actually called the reversal up. I'm also the one who actually called the fall to a new low after that. So right now we topped right here on Bitcoin. I'm just like waiting to see this, because this is a must, regardless of what it wants to do. I mean, a full retracement, a normal big retracement should actually occur. And the way I see it, Bitcoin has been correlated with the stock markets, and COVID actually called that as well for this. And we're most likely gonna have a retracement on Bitcoin. So yeah, let me just read through the comments right here, guys. Hi Fatai, nice to see you again, bro. Hi Fred. Whoa, wow, look at this, new guys. Fred Claessens. Hey, bro. I hope the weather is nice there in South Africa. Metals, please, says Balas. Okay, welcome back, Balas. I know you came here again. Okay, before. Sorry. Okay, cool. So that was actually Bitcoin. Now, simply put, Mohammed, okay, and all these, like all of you crypto. Sorry for the babbling. um, Bitcoin is actually either doing a triangle or a double flat, or something like that, right? Right here, because we're either gonna have this, okay? I mean this, and then shoot on the upside and then tank, right? Uh, Regardless of what this would be the X wave. So regardless of what the X wave would want to do, we'll still have W, X, and then Y right here for that. You have a channel right here, just follow it. Okay, if you need my assistance trading this, then all you need to do is book a free session. And by the way, guys, I have some promotions today. Okay, I have several promotions, which include discounts, but also free sessions and also free memberships, right? So stick in, and we'll basically get to that once more. So that was Bitcoin, and yes, I am expecting something on the downside, because the X wave intermediate degree purple right there should be able to provide a downfall. The way I see it, this might be a barrier triangle, y'all, and it can actually tank, right? If it's not a barrier triangle, then this has to go lower, right? Touch the 88.6 right here, and let me just make this better right here. Okay, touch the 88.6 right here, and then jump for one more, but touching the 78.6, 88.6 range right there, and then go. Okay, but then it will be like a false breakout, and you guys need to actually, see a reversed reversed bearish divergence, because these volumes, as a trend, if the trend goes like that, you'll need to see something higher than this. Otherwise, it's not in, right? So just in case this thing's up, but I'm not expecting that, okay? Just so you know, I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting a triangle and bam, boom, just like the labels actually show it. So that's basically it. Now crypto, as you know, Muhammad, sorry bro, if you need more cryptos, I do have them, Ethereum and everything you actually need. But if you want something else, then obviously you'll need to go on the website and book yourself a free session, right? DXI, okay, we have the next one, dollar index. Ooh, wow. All right, dollar index. Take a look at this, okay? We have some sort of mixed data with a bearish sentiment for the US dollar, okay? Um, and you guys know that from the previous sessions, I was actually expecting, I was actually hunting for this fifth, like the primary degree, fifth wave. And we have a potential running flat right here, okay? Just in case this actually transforms itself into expanding flat, because that's what it is. Don't worry. I mean, wave one has ended there, right? And then we have A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just the way it likes to do it, if you guys know the XY, right? So the pattern will be like that, 2, 3. That's basically what I want to see. So a bit of strength for the US dollar, but not too much, because in my personal opinion, it hit this top. Okay, we have a bearish divergence right here on the bottom, and something's actually cooking, right? Because we have a bearish divergence right there after this ABC in the 4. This is not the entire 4. This is a very complex structure from there. But anyhow, we've actually completed this. That's my personal opinion. So in order for you to be bearish on the US dollar, we must not see something higher than that. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to put this line right here. Just use the magnet to use the exact line. Okay. 94.74, we must not see something higher than that for a bearish outcome. Because if we do, we're in something else, y'all. All right? That's the point. So, if we use this Fibonacci retracements right there, okay, I will also need to add the 61.8 retracement. Okay, that's it. Okay, so that's my level, 94.38. Will it go there? It doesn't have to. Why? Well, it might surprise and do the 38.2, which it actually touched right now, and just basically wants to cheat right here and do a running flat in this and just tank. Okay? Am I expecting that? Well, not really, because I would be expecting more from the US dollar right now before that, right? So yeah, that's basically the point. I hope that answers your question to Shlomi, or yeah, I think I pronounced it right this time. Sorry, bro. All right, next, USD JPY, right? Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna skip through the Forex majors because you guys seem to be so keen on Forex pairs today. Okay, and I have a surprise for you. You remember, basically, do you remember what I said about the euro dollar last session, right? And the fractal on that on the daily charts and something like that. And by the way, guys, the DXI and all Forex majors will be on the 2-hour charts. Okay, from now on, the DXI was on 2-hour charts. All charts are mostly on the 2-hour charts. So yeah, we had a divergence right here on the EURUSD. We went up on the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1. All right. Now check this out. I'm expecting. I'm cautious here. Okay. Let me give you a trade. Instead of just ramping up right here, because normally we should be able to get in at the 100% retracement of this, and then that's the running flat. But what if it's an expanding flat and it continues on the downside towards the 161.8, which is basically the 61.8 of this, right? And you have noticed a pattern right here, an Elliott, sorry, not an Elliott, harmonic pattern, which is basically a cipher, right? Cipher pattern. So yeah, this points up. And remember what I told you. Remember what I told you about the euro. We might be able to actually see this running on the upside. That's why I will be carefully watching this today and looking for entries about here at the 61.8. It could be the 78.6, no problem whatsoever. Let me just give you let me just give you some levels here, okay? Because yeah, that's what you guys need, right? By any chance, okay, let me just explain to you this, okay? Stop loss, and yeah, that's basically what you guys want, right? Stop loss is 1.16125. Obviously smaller than lower than that, considering your broker spreads and something like that and all that. You know, you know the drill. But the point is that this setup should be invalidated if something lower than this hits, because a wave 2 must not hit something lower than wave 1's start. So in this situation, if we have something lower than this, don't get me wrong, you can still buy it, right? If you're aggressive, you can still buy it. This is a buy point, but definitely your stop loss is here, okay? That's the point. The next move is on the upside. But if you want higher probability and you prefer to wait on the EURUSD, then that's what I'm doing now, actually, because obviously I'm doing the MAM and all that, right? And I'm going to speak about that later on. The first entry would be 1.667, which is basically a 61.8 after this thing tanks, and the second entry would be the 17.6, which I know this harmonic pattern really likes to do. Okay, so 70.6 is the default for this type of cipher. So after that, so we have two levels, 1.667 and 1.1667 and 1.165, right? Those are the levels for the euro dollar on this upside right there. Will I trade it? Yes, sure. I think that this is a good setup. So I would give this 7 out of 10. Yeah. Next, pound dollar. The pound dollar is doing this type of expanding, you know, flat and something like that in a correction. Don't worry. It's still capped. We have the big wave A right here, and then we have W because we have a triangle right here, right? W, X, right? And then we have an WX ABC, right? A, B, which just like the euro. Okay, let me explain something. Just like the euro, it might be a running flat, in which case, and by the way, guys, okay, if you're super bullish on the dollar, sorry, on the euro, against the dollar, right? If you're against the dollar right now and super bullish on the euro and the pound, this might be a buy point, okay? But your stop loss is here because it mustn't go lower. That's the point. It should just break out and do the C leg, right? But if you want a higher probability, and if you are actually you know, want to treat this as an expanding flat like I am, right? Either you know, it's a risk. Either we miss it, or you know, it goes up and we miss it, or it goes down and we have a higher probability, right? Let's go back on the dollar index and see what this is all about, right? Why am I thinking this? Because this is wave 1, and this is A, and this is B. We might have an ending diagonal right there in the C, pushing this higher and then tank, like 2. Okay? That's what I said before. So keep an eye on these things, guys, okay? Just because they started going up today doesn't really mean, I mean, this is intraday trading, you know, doesn't really mean that it's actually gonna rise. As you can see, GBPUSD hit the 17.6 retracement of this move, right? And the way I'm labeling this is, let's just go into the pattern, right? So we have an A right here, and the B wave is A, B, C, W, A, B, C, X, and then again, A, B, we should have the C for an expanding flat like this, right? Some would call it like a megaphone pattern and something like that, but those are just rookies. We're talking about Elliott wave, y'all. Okay, that's what we do here. We're talking about Elliott wave technical analysis, and we also have some harmonics on our side which are favoring this fall. So this is a bullish shark, in which case this is basically the pattern for the upside. Okay, I went a bit higher with that, but hey, it can happen. It can happen because the B wave would be allowed. The B wave would be allowed. I'm not sure. I mean, look, I'm looking at these things, guys, okay? And then I'm going to be looking for shorts. If I'm going to have Fibonacci extensions right here with a bearish divergence, surely I would short it, right? Right now I'm bullish on the pound against the dollar. So, yeah. Next, the USD JPY, exactly what Marwan actually wanted to know. Cool. Well, I'm bearish on the USD JPY. Why? Because of the volatility. And I'm going to speak about it a little bit. The NFP today, okay, was released. But that's really not the key. The NFP is just some news release on something that, news, this, or, jobs, whatever. But the main important thing is not that. Something else. What is it? Donald Trump President Donald Trump and PHOTUS, right? Or whatever. um, they tested positive for the COVID. Wow, what do you know, right? All celebrities are testing positive for COVID right now. But it's cool. The point is that it's bringing volatility. So I think that this is a media thing, and the media will try to push this, and most likely gonna overshadow um, what's I mean what's cooking, right? But we love volatility. That's what we are all about. Personally, I would actually like Trump to be re-elected, not because I like him, but also because not because I like him, but because he brings volatility. You know, he treats America like a business, and he's been, proving this all of a sudden. And hey, just to make things clear, I'm not like a fan or something like that. I'm a trader, and I love volatility. And us traders, we actually love volatility. And guess what? Trump brings the volatility. So yeah, that's the point. So yeah, that's what I did. Yesterday, I posted a signal in the, for the USD JPY. I hope you're paying attention right here, Marwan. I suppose you were actually there, right? You have that because you just joined. By the way, welcome to Lionheart-EWA, bro. Okay, Marwan. Yeah, that's a new guy. We have few people there, but frankly, to be honest with you guys, look, I'm actually preferring to stick with my traders and the ones who actually go on the website on a private manner, in a sense that I like to have private sessions with them. So I'm actually suggesting them to get the higher package, but also have private sessions with me, because you need I can post a signal, um, but you might not be able to actually catch it and not know when or what to do. So you're welcome. You're welcome, Marwan. But it's really important, because trading is basically all about timing your analysis, even if it's wrong at that specific time. I mean, you're saying it's going to go down, but it's not there like now at that time. So you need to wait. But it's 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 a complicated thing. You need to time it, and the timing comes with this knowledge and experience. doesn't get anything other than that. So you see, timing. Speaking about timing, this is the trigger point for the USD JPY. For those of you who are actually, selling USD JPY according to my signal right there, right? This is actually your trigger point. That, I mean, the actual channel resistance. Because this should be, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can still do this and then go there and then go this, you know? But the point is that we've actually breached something very important right there. The ending diagonal, which I actually see this as an A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a C. Okay? Like an ending diagonal. And then we have some sort of triangular pattern, which I really likes to do, and I've been explaining this previously on the daily charts right there, because this pattern, this entire pattern is actually larger degree pattern, which is actually larger degree pattern as well, and so on, right? But hey, it's okay. We rolled the punches. What would I be expecting for the USD JPY right here? Well, it actually, you know, tanked from the buy point, from the sell points, which were 105.50, and I can show you basically an example right there. Let me just pull up the signal, right? Latest signal on that, right? No, doesn't let me. Okay, cool. All right, so you can actually see right here, okay, on that USD JPY sell order October 1st. So this was like yesterday. Entry 105, okay, stop loss 106.7, and the targets. Cool. Okay, and this is basically the chart. It was basically there, and boom, yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. So yeah, pretty much. So the point is that I'm actually expecting something to happen, and I'm glad. I'm actually glad you brought this up, Marwan, because USD JPY is actually the key right here. All markets are actually waiting for the USD JPY to finalize this pattern. While the US indices and all other indices were going up, this thing has just been going down. Okay, it has been going sideways until, towards the downside. Why? Because it has a pattern on the larger degree time frame to finalize. That's the explanation. When it's ready to go here and then just jump on a big move, because here it's going to finalize a very big move, a very big corrective pattern on a larger degree scale. We're talking about a cycle degree, termination point for a corrective pattern. So I would be expecting right here, or even slightly below, no problem, right? We'll be able to track this. It's okay. I will be able to, go very bullish on the USD JPY, and that's my gold top, y'all. Okay, for gold, because gold is should be next, right? According to what you guys said. We had the DXY, we had the USD JPY, we had the Bitcoin, right? At the first, metals, okay, ballas. All right, let me finish up with the Forex majors, and then we'll go to the metals. Actually, let's go to the metals and then, okay. There we go. XAU. Guys, look, for the actual metals, there's a pattern right here, which it really likes to do as a reversal pattern. You can see it on a daily chart, right? By the way, in the beginning of the summer 2018, you'll be able to see that. Okay, so if you need help spotting that, just let me know and I will be able to help you. But this is something that it really likes to do, and I'm going to show you the pattern just for you to have an idea on what the sequence is. Okay, it's actually this one right here, which I did right here. Okay, we're waiting for it to go up. Simply put, doesn't get any any simpler than that. So for instance, what I would be expecting for the gold right here would be for this thing to actually tank a little bit, all right? But don't get me wrong, it might do this and then tank, all right? So keep an eye on it, all right? Because this should be the actual, you know, B wave in an A. I know how this might be looking at, and I've been like, you know, I've been questioning myself as well. Dude, why are you labeling like A, B, A and then W, X, Y right here and then go? Well, because this is a running flat and it should be a running flat. But you can also label it as an AB 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in an ending diagonal, even if this is an expanding ending diagonal. It's okay, right? But still, you're going to have the retracement. Right? So A, B, C, 1. Remember, we're doing a C wave, so it can do that, right? Or this could be the A, and then B, boom, right? Doesn't matter. The point is that we have something in our favor here. We have a bullish divergence. We're basically gonna touch some fibs right about there, and my levels, guys. 105.75, I would pay close attention to that. Then it's followed by 1860. So 185, 1875, bro. Okay, 1875, 1860. That's my range for something big on the upside, right? You can actually see while this news was released about President Trump, you know, having coronavirus and something like that, you know. By the way, and guys, this is all just media, okay? We're traders. We don't need to believe this type of things, but it helps with the volatility. My personal opinion is that, you know, due to the elections coming up in about 4 weeks or something like that, it's like, you know, the guy is smart. I have to give it to him. The guy is smart. He wants to, you know, be in control. And how can you actually be in control? Then, you know, dudes, I have coronavirus. Awesome. Cool. Dudes, guess what? I have a vaccine and it cured me. Perf. But until then, that's not it, okay? Let me just explain. I have coronavirus, gold goes up. I'm curing, gold goes down. Get it? Okay. I hope you understand what I mean. Yeah, so this was basically on gold because somebody asked me, but I'm gonna revert to gold. Let me just continue with the Forex majors right here. USD Swiss. USD Swiss is either in a running flat or a expanding flat. I would like to see an expanding flat for higher probability because wave 1 has ended there. With this 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 3 4 5 boom 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 boom, okay, because it's doing either, okay. And remember, this should be a C wave. The triangle does not really belong there, although it kind of seems to me like it wants to do that. So yeah, it's pretty complicated, but regardless of the structure, the next move should be down on the USD Swiss. And by the way, this is the USD Swiss on the 2-hour chart. All charts were on the 2-hour time frame. So yeah, guys, yeah, lol. Guys, come on. I need you to I need you guys to like chip in, okay, with questions and marks and something like that. I'm gonna go on indices. I'm gonna go on continue with metals and all these things. But I need you to chip in, guys. Okay, I need you to be very active with that. You know, live chat. You know, please, really, let's have some conversations because otherwise I'm just the guy who gives you the analysis and you're just watching, and it's not good to be just be watching. I hope you guys are actually trading and not just watching. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I am, and I'm actually, you know, keen on these things. What I want to do is basically like this, okay? um, I would give the USD/JPY the possibility for it to shoot up in this type of expanding flat as a surprise. All right, because we have a bullish divergence right here, and 17.6, even 88.6 of that would actually give me an entry. And check this out. The reason why I'm doing this is because a low risk, because my stop is here at the tops. So the risk is this, and the gain is this, right? At least 100% of this, okay? If not, it's going to be a 161.8, which is actually going to hit the bottoms, and then we just long it. You get it? So it's all about risk and percentages, risk over reward, ROAR, okay? Next is the USDCAD, because USDCAD has been rolling on the upside and taking advantage of the WTI weakness, which I actually said it will come right before, like 3 weeks ago, right? Didn't get to get a nice entry on that, but hey, I got something, yeah, a few days ago. I got the fall anyhow. So the way I'm labeling USD/CAD is in a W, right? And X. This could also be like this, guys, okay? Like I labeled it before. A, B, C, D, E, B, and then C, right? But this will mean this is W. Does it change the pattern? Nope, it does not. Do I like it? Nope, I do not. So I would prefer to label this as an ABC, W, and then X right here, A, B, because I like the way this B looks like in the expanding flat, and I would actually prefer to see that on the upside. Do I want to trade this upside? No. Is this upside, could this upside be worth it? Yes. Why? Because of WTI, and I'm gonna go on that. But let me just finish up with the Forex majors right here. I have AUDUSD and NZDUSD, and then we'll go to the crude oil, because those are also, you know, commodity currencies. So AUDUSD, right? We had from the top right there, we had a structure ABC, which is basically a flat right about there, or a zigzag, whatever you want. I mean, depends on how you label these things. Every trader, I mean, there is a saying, you know, you can put like 10 different Elliotticians in a room, and they say that they cannot, like, you know, get along. I say not, bro. If you put like 10 good Elliotticians in the same room, I promise you they will actually, you know, create a bomb in that room. I mean, really, you know, because they're good. So they will get along. Don't worry. AUDUSD here on the 2-hour time frame. We have a wave A right here. In the next, guys, W. Okay, A. We're waiting for the B. We'll see what this B will look like, because it's like, you know, making assumptions right here. It's gonna go up. Don't worry. That's what I think. It's gonna go up. But I don't know what the pattern will be. If it's gonna be a running flat, like do this, like that, and something like that, or if it's gonna be a triangle, or, you know, it's just messing around, y'all. You know, we don't have a setup right here. Yeah, we can buy it. I mean, if you want to buy it, if you're keen on buying this, obviously, this is the stop loss, right? Or if you're more a conservative type of guy, here or here, 61, I mean 70.6, whatever. 50%, 61.8. But I would actually wait for this personally, right? Because I'm expecting this to be A and this B, right? A, B, and then C. So having a proper zigzag for, you know, to pave the way for a nice move on the upside. That's what I would actually like. Of course, this can change if the patterns change. I'm not expecting that, but for the AUD/USD, I would be patient with this. For the Euro and GBPUSD, I would not, because those are quite cool. You know, those actually have nice patterns, especially the USD/JPY, because I've been explaining previously why the USD JPY should actually be starting the fall, and now it's basically starting the fall. And the USD, sorry, NZDUSD right here. Okay, I'm seeing this as a potential ending diagonal right here. Remember, this is the exact same thing. A, B, C, W. A, B running flat. 1, 2. Boom. It should be booming on the upside, right? So unlike the AUDUSD, right? I mean, it's going to go on the upside, but the point is that this might just hit the tops before and do a running flat. So check out on that, because NZDUSD is actually giving some having a giveaway or something like that. So this means weakness in the dollar, right? This move on the on the downside is just the dollar retracing and then the dollar tanking right there. Okay, yeah. So let me go back on the metals because I have some other things to yeah, Carlson, we went over USDCAD, bro. Not sure where you were, but just to summarize things a little bit, okay? Watch for this trend line, bro. Okay? Watch for this trend line, because if it breaches lower, that's a selling point. As of now, it's not bearish, in my personal opinion, Carlson. So, yep, that's the point. The way I'm labeling this is basically W, X, A, B, B, C. And that's the last one, because otherwise, after that, you know, that's going to be that. So, now, next is the WTI, the West Texas Intermediate crude oil, right? And by the way, guys, just for me to actually explain, these arrows, okay, they were like, you know, from the they were posted when I do my daily updates for the members and something like that, okay? So from there we had a tanking and we're expecting this, okay? Why? I mean, where I am, because I'm the one who's actually posting. I'm not gonna be the type of guy who's gonna say just like the others. I mean, I'm really laughing when I see some providers, and you know, all these guys who are posting Elliott wave analysis and stuff like that. We. They're using we. Why would you use we when we know that it's only a one-man show, dudes? Stop hiding. You know, come on, we. If you get something from somebody else or something like that, and you're just posting it, don't say we. You know, but if you're doing it yourself and say I am, you know, that's the point. So we're touching something with a WTI right here, which I believe is a support. Why? Because the pattern can change just slightly for this. Just note this up. Okay? Just note this up right there. But because of the fact that we are channeling right here, that might not happen. Why? Because this can continue, and as far as it goes lower than these points, this can be a running flat and be capped right there for the downside. So in other words, this B will be here. A, B, C, because it pretty much looks like an AB, y'all. Take a look at how this move started. It's a free wave move. It's not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive. It's not a leading diagonal. It's nothing. It's an A. B. 1, 2. We're in the free, y'all. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a look at this median line from there, from the channel. That's a 4, 5. If it's like this, then this is A, and this is A. This is over a larger degree. This is A, B, right? In an A, B, C sell-off. And then we're going to have a revival, C. A, B, C. Guess what will happen? Boom. And that's the pattern, running flat. So I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting to see what it wants to do. Short term wise, still bearish, right? So yeah. Now, if the WTI is still pointing bearish, let's say, right? This means that dollar should be able to revive a little bit on the upside while while the WTI goes down. So this is your move on the dollar, right? And it's not supposed to actually happen. Like this can be any type of news. This could be very quick because it's going to be a C wave, right? If it happens, don't get me wrong. I'm not bullish on the dollar. You can actually see I'm calling the 4 right there. We must not see something higher than 94.74, right? So that's the kicker. That's the kicker. How I'm going to trade this? Well, I'm a conservative type of guy. I want to have low risk over my trades because I'm trading my own money. I'm trading other people's money. It's like, have to be cautious about this, guys. Just the way you should be as well. And by the way, if you need help with, some money management, something like that, with your trades and all that, just let me know. Book a free session. Yep, cool. So, I would like to emphasize more on the metals today because they should be a star of attraction. I believe that XAUUSD should be able to deliver this move down. Why? I explained it before, but for those of you who are actually just joining in, I will actually explain more. Let me just see something here. Okay, nothing. All right, cool. It's okay. Now, I feel like with this wave count, I feel that we're actually doing an A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is in fact A, and we're gonna do just A, B, C. Do I want to sell it? No, I don't, because I believe that we hit the bottom. Do I want to buy it? Well, hell yeah, because that's where basically the trigger points should be actually waiting, regardless of what the structure would be. I would actually think that, the levels that I set on gold, 1875, 1860, that's the range, and I will be closely watching for that. Silver, however, thank you, Sanjeev. Welcome back, man. Where have you been? You're late. um, Silver, however, okay, it's ready for a breakout. That's what I believe. Okay, as you can see, differently than the XAUUSD gold, right? I'm already labeling this as an AB 1 2 3 4 5 A right there. Okay, so you see, I'm doing two things at the same time with them, but I'm also expecting this fall on this as that. So it's either going to be a zigzag or a flat or whatever, or a triangle. And check this out, right? Obviously, if you guys like to trade limit orders, or let's say, for instance, you want to put a buy stop, right? Let me give it a buy stop right here live. Okay, that's your. Let me put a green arrow on it. 24.4059. So let's make this 24.1. Sorry, 24.41. 24.41. Okay, that's the buy stop. Because if it goes higher than that, it's going to break the triangle. Okay, and it's going to break the other pattern as well. So 24.41 on XAG, on silver, could be actually, breaking out. So the pattern should be either a triangle in this B, in an A, B, C, D, E, right? And then we have a breakout, because this is supposed to be a contracting triangle, normal contracting triangle, or a a barrier triangle, in which case it will actually complicate things a little bit, just like this, but still a breakout. If it's not that, well, it's just gonna do this and then that. But if it does do this on the downside, it's even a higher probability, because that's actually a zigzag. 1 2 3 4 5 A, B, C, right? Zigzags do not come this often in this type of reversal sequences. Zigzags actually form only, in my personal opinion, only at the reversal points. So keep an eye on this pattern. What I would be looking for personally would be this fall right here for me to actually have this type of sequence for the upside. And that's actually going to be paving the way for me for the gold setup. I wouldn't actually prefer to buy silver. I would prefer to buy gold. Why? Well, because of the higher gain that I would actually take. So, yeah, that's basically for the metals. Let's go a little bit on indices because, guys, wow, right? Oof, something is happening with the indices. And I've been starting this session with a VIX, with a volatility index. SPX. Okay, Sanjeev, well, welcome back, bro. You actually joined exactly when you're supposed to, bro. Yeah, well, let me just find the XPX for you, okay? All right, cool. Guys, we're going to be able to retrace. I have something on the indices, and I've been waiting for that. But let me go on the VIX once more, okay? So as we said, we're kind of doing the diagonal right here, and we have a gap right here in that acceleration period. So either this is one, or we're going to do one more and then do this one, but still retracement is in place. Are we going to trade now or something like that? I mean, to short the indices? Not yet. Okay, I will explain why. Because I'd like to have a slide down on this mm, on this trend line and then go. That's what I want to do. So, given that said, let's just go on the indices. Let's go on the US indices first, and then the EU indices later on. Okay. So the pattern that I've been actually, calling for, and the fractal October-December 2018 fractal, which I've been actually explaining and tracking and stuff like that. If you guys, I mean, for the ones who are actually watching this and you don't know what I'm talking about, then there's always obviously the YouTube playlist right there with the Elliott Wave Dose playlist, right? Every week, every Friday at 1 p.m. UTC, right? Wherever you are in the world. 4 p.m. Eastern European time, which is my current time, okay? Or, your local time, 1 p.m. UTC. So the way I'm labeling the US indices is in an ABCW, okay? And check this out, a complex, because this is correcting a correction. So yes, just like it did in October, December 2018, which is basically this one, right? It's actually doing that right now. So what we want to see is this, okay, which is basically this W and then W X A B C, right? And we check this out, okay? We have something here because that's what we want to see, right? We have right about here. We have basically a, okay, let me keep it steady, a reversed bearish divergence, okay? Previously we had a bearish divergence right here, but I do believe that it wants to do another set. So take a look at this, okay? Maybe, just maybe, it wants to do that head and shoulders formation. And knowing, Dow Jones, okay, we will have to take a look at, okay, I will keep the 61.8, but I don't believe that will be the case. I believe that it's going to be 70.6 or 88.6 right about there for that head and shoulders formation, which is going to be looking like this. So yes, I do believe that they're going to push on the upside. We had the downside already. We're just basically gonna be pushing for the upside. I was looking at the upside previously. Don't worry, okay? I'm not I'm not really keen on selling right now. I just need this to be intraday wise. I just need to be finished so we can actually, tank it some more. I captain something. I'm just, hovering around, just waiting for things to unfold. Okay, so the key to this is that something higher than um, these levels, which are 28,371. Well, something higher than that might mean business because we're kind of like breaking out of that structure. I don't see that, but just out of precaution, that's basically the stop loss for that short. And the short is supposed to be very good, y'all, okay? We're just gonna be waiting and watching and seeing, and who knows, maybe next week most of you will be in the money, right? Yeah. So SPX, let's go on SPX. Same thing, okay? Same thing. We're actually going to most likely do this head and shoulders formation right about here. Okay, Marwan says there's no audio. How come? Because I can. Okay, can you guys just confirm here? Okay, whoever is in, just quickly, please, just write down in the live chat if you can hear me, please, just so we can get this over with. Okay, because all my systems are fine right here, so you should be able to give it a go. Yep, guys, come on. If you guys can hear me, just write them down, okay? Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, audio is okay. Dude, come on, Marwan. It's from your side, man. Don't scare me, man. What the? It's so scary, when some guy says, "I can't hear you." What? All right. So I'm expecting a head and shoulders, y'all. Okay. Just like, and by the way, Oleg, dude, yes, very nice call, man. Very nice call last week when we said. By the way, last week we were here on the SPX and we were actually saying that we're gonna go up and we're gonna be able to watch this, and we have the bearish divergence right there. So now that we have this bearish divergence, normal bearish divergence, but we also have a reversed bearish divergence right here, yeah. um, we would be able to look for the downside, just like the USD JPY did it, right? Yeah, Ian McGrath. Okay, cool. I'm suppose you're really happy with that USD JPY call. Yeah, welcome to the Elliott wave dose, man. Yeah. So basically, look, we have a reversed bearish divergence with a bearish divergence as well. So, giving that said, this might pave the way for a head and shoulders formation right here, okay? And then we should be able to actually start falling. Do I want that? Oh, I want this like hot bread. Oh yeah, I need this, because if I have this on the downside, and don't get me wrong, I'm not super bearish, like I don't see something lower than COVID lows in March. No, not at all. I only see like a 30.2 minimum retracement from March towards September tops on the markets. And then I would be actually looking for buy points. Maybe it's not going to be 30.2. I said minimum 30.2, but maybe it's going to be 61.8, 17.6, whatever, right? 61.8 preferably, because I do believe, and if you guys actually watched my previous videos, I do have a market crash sequence video posted right there on the YouTube channel. You might as well check it out because everything I said is panning out as as mentioned. So, yeah. Now, if this thing it means business, right? But I don't think it does. But just let's say it, it is. It does mean business. It has a long way to go, y'all. Okay, before it actually proves that it's doing a bull market or something. You know, Because don't get me wrong, if this is a bull market, something higher than this in an impulse, because the way you look at things, it should be an impulse and just go on the upside. I mean, if this thing really rises right here, it should be like really booming the markets. Do I see that? Absolutely not, y'all. Why? Because I've been able to call the actual tops right here with the swing, right? Where are we right now on the SPX? Well, as you can actually see, aggressive entry 3,500, moderate entry 3,585. Let's just, for those of you who are familiar with TradingView, this is not mumbo jumbo, right? Or voodoo or whatever. So right there, had two levels, right? 3,500, 3,585, right? Tag the tops exactly 3,585, which is like something amazing, right? I don't know how many people that I can actually give you that. But anyhow, yeah, we tanked on the downside, right? With the SPX. We tanked right here. Then I noticed this pattern because of the way it unfolded. So now I'm tracking this pattern. And I want this, right? If I have this, then what followed after that was obviously, because we're gonna have a free, y'all. Okay, we're gonna have a free wave sequence. I mean, a complete pattern, and it can only be followed by a bull leg, and that's what I want. Okay, I'm not saying I'm not bullish on the markets. I'm not seeing something lower than COVID, but I want to see this fall right here, and then go up, right? That's what I want. Because it might be a triangle. So if it's a triangle in the Y, just like I'm explaining in the market crash video, right? Still, we need a retracement. We need this leg on the downside. So I would be actually expecting this to be a cry for help, like a retracement, and then continue on the downside, right? In other words, not higher than 3,400 for, until further notice. But that's your setup. That's my setup, right? That's basically what I'm looking for. Nasdaq. Let's go on Nasdaq a little bit. Similar, okay? We're not doing an ending diagonal like I actually, I was being cautious. Maybe we're gonna go up here and then, right? We're not doing an ending diagonal. We're just doing basically a normal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the ending diagonal in the fifth, by the way. We're also touching some fibs, doing the fractal, everything, just like that, like this, right? We're doing that fractal. We're expecting this to be a retracement wave 2, and then to start the Y. It's not going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like that. Don't worry, okay? This can still be A, and this can still be B and C. We'll basically wait for it, but 11,550, just watch for that, okay, because that's the resistance, and if anything close to that is actually your, my shorts. And by the way, this is not an investment advice, y'all. I'm not trying to induce or influence you in any way. This is just market analysis, my personal opinions, market commentary, etc., etc. You're all grown men. You can actually risk your money the way you see fit, just like I am. So we don't need to blame anybody. Okay, cool. Now that we have that out of the way, we actually covered today. We covered some Forex majors. We covered the metals. We covered indices. We covered some crypto, Bitcoin, right? We covered the VIX and crude oil. Anything else that you guys are keen on, or anything that you want me to cover once more? Just giving you a few seconds, and then I have a surprise for you all. Okay, for those of you who are actually watching, it's been an hour and we still have people rolling in. Wow, you guys like this stuff, right? Okay, cool. So I have a surprise for you, but let me know if you guys want me to change something else. Okay, to go on something else right there. So EURUSD, just like a recap, flash, right? EURUSD does seem like it wants this 100%. So watch out for that. if you're somewhat of aggressive, but obviously the lowest low intraday wise is your stop loss, right? If not, if it decides to do that on the downside, like something like this, then that will be a higher probability in a running flat right there, actually like this. Okay, so keep that in mind. The way I did it before on the fractal from December 2016, that was, yes, yeah. It didn't provide the running, sorry, a contracting flat. Instead, it just did this and then just spiked in the up. So keep that in mind. If you're aggressive, it might pay off, right? Yep. Wow, we have a plus from SensePay. Cool. Wow. All right, cool. Now, I have a surprise for you guys, okay? Um, I basically did, I'm doing a promotion, okay, for the private sessions, which means basically the heavyweight package and one-on-one private sessions, trading assistance, and so on. Now, as this quote says, the goal is to cover the expense in the first few trades. So what I'm actually the plan is, and the goal is to cover the expense that you actually pay in the first few trades that we take together. Now remember, this is basically trading assistance, you know, dedicated support, and basically private assistance, right? Now there are also there are obviously discounts available right now, but this is an extra discount with a coupon code. So what you need to do is basically add this coupon code on the checkout page, so you get the extra 30% discount. This is actually valid only for the quarterly memberships, okay? So the billing plan occurs every quarter, every 3 months actually, okay? So sessions 1 to 3 per week, depending on what you actually choose. Only free coupons available, right? I can make this 4, but hey, 2 for 2 sessions per week and 2 for 1 session per week. Obviously, if it's like 3 sessions per week, that's, off the chain. But anyhow, the point is like this. It's a limited stock, y'all, okay? I can't I can't just give this away. It's my time. So, yeah. Now, the next thing is, okay, this is a private sessions extra discount, and the way you do it is basically that when you choose your package, you select quarterly, and what I would recommend is 2 per week, because one session should be for recap and the other session should be for action and maintaining the actual trades. And then you basically adding the coupon code right about there. So let me just take the coupon code, okay, and you add it in the checkout page, right? Oh, I can't have this. Okay, only one because I already have it in my cart. But you can do it on your own, guys. Okay. The next thing that I wanted to say is you can get actually a free membership on the website if you trade with one of the recommended brokers. The one that I would actually recommend would be Blackwell Global or ACY Securities. The third is would be XM, followed by this, but not really. I'm looking for something to replace this. We'll see which one. Okay, so preferably one of these free. The one that I have the best communication with are these two. Okay, ACY and Blackwell for now. XM is actually a very good broker, but poor service. So yeah, that's the point. So choose one of these and you just follow the procedure. You get a free membership for 3 months right about there if you trade with that. So basically you just trade with them, you open the account with this links, and that's it, right? Because that's the way they know that you're coming from my side. Okay, next. Resident membership, heavyweight membership. If you guys like, if you just want access to the analysis, sure, take a look at the resident membership. If you guys want discounts, those could be available as well for the quarterly memberships. And The rising star as well is the private course. So if you need to learn, just let me know. Okay. Now on another point, there's the managed accounts as well. If you're an investor, so you will be able to take a look at these. Sorry, not that. These plans and so on, right? Take a look at the consistency right there, and also choose your wow, what's this? What's happening? Okay. Choose your investment plans and so on and so on, and choose the recommendations, etc. Right? So follow the procedure right there if you're interested. Now, just for you to know, because I'm receiving questions right here. Okay, what's up with the stats right here? Are they true? Yes, they are. I cannot disclose this due to privacy reasons and so on and so on, because this was a private investment. Okay, on a private investor's accounts and so on and so on. Signed contracts, privacy agreements. I cannot disclose publicly all these things. But there are ways to do that. That's why I decided to start my own MAM. So I did start my own managed accounts program, which is available, right? Either through one of these two brokers, okay? Blackwell or ACY, whatever you choose, okay? Whatever seems fit to you. And yeah, stats are actually here. The accounts are, the MAM accounts are brand new, okay? But for those of you who actually know me, that's pointless because you do, okay? I have some stats, okay, but I'm building them up and they will be published on the website as well very, very soon, okay? So you'll basically be able to track those as well. So again, the most important thing right here in this promotion is this coupon code. It's a limited coupon code, okay? It's only reserved for like free usages, okay? So you can use it like 3 times in total, not you, but in total. Okay, so only free seats available, guys, okay? So take a look at that. If you want to trade directly with me, then that's how we can do it, because in these private sessions you can get the following things: precise levels, entry points, stop losses, and basically trading with me directly, one-on-one. That's basically what the package is all about. Another promotion that I will actually do right here is to book a free call. Okay, so let's say, for instance, you might be interested in something like that. Just go on the contact section. Go on that contact section, and you will be able to book a free call with myself, right? So let's say, okay, book an appointment, and that's the way you will be able to actually do that, right? Let me just see here. Okay, cool. So you see, you can book an appointment with me directly. First appointment is free. So let's do a promotion right here. Book an appointment, see what I got. If you're making money and so on and so on, if we get along, then of course you can actually, let's say consultation with yours truly, and you select your date. Saturday, no go. Tuesday. Okay, let's say. Slots available, let's say 2. Okay, put your name. This is done, right? Appointment booked. Yep. Okay, so free session. One free session for you guys. See what I got. Let's roll. Let's go. And yeah, let's start trading, y'all. That's the point. Okay, today's session is about finished. Okay. Setups that I'm looking at: EURUSD buy, GBPUSD buy, USD JPY short, USD Swiss short, USD CAD long, AUDUSD, NZDUSD buy, XAUUSD, XAGUSD buy, crude oil sell, indices sell, and Bitcoin short. So those are the setups for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Thank you very much for tuning in. And yeah, until next time, as I like to say to all my traders, stay in the green and many pips ahead. Bye for now, y'all.